question that we frequently get asked here is, why do radio stations such as ours call everything that we play classical music? Everything from Bach to John Williams gets lumped together and called classical. Yes, that is confusing and not altogether accurate. I hope this helps. For our purposes today, let's think of the word classical two different ways. First of all, classical with a capital C. That refers to the period in music history ranging from, about 1750 to 1820. The classical period that gives us composers like Haydn and Mozart and the early part of Beethoven's career. So if we only played capital C classical, that would limit us. Where do we get our Bach and Vivaldi and Handel? That's the Baroque period. That comes before. And then there are the romantic rule breakers like Schumann and Brahms and Tchaikovsky. That's the romantic period. And then there is the modern era, everything in the 20th century to today. So where do we put Wagner and William Grant Still and Florence Price and George Gershwin and Aaron Copland? Where do those guys live? One ring that rules them all. Well, one radio station that plays them all. That's Howard Shore. So the second way to use classical is with the small c. That is, the origin of that word is Latin, classicus, and the Greeks and Romans used that to describe elements of elevated and inspirational work, something that's perfectly balanced, orderly, and structured in a beautiful, perfect way. Now that's a pretty good descriptor for what we do here. I hope that confuses you even more. No, I hope that really helps. And thank you. Thank you for thinking about this stuff, and thank you for asking.